Ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing? Dungeon leveling in the house. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a trading guide. I have made about, I don't even know, if I would guess, probably in the range of 250,000 gold. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to be checking that out in a second. First of all, this is for beginners. If you have never traded or if you're new to the game, I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks. We're going to go over the market. We're going to check out some other stores to see which one is kind of worth it, which one is not. The changes, the prices change constantly. So it is a little bit difficult, but all over, like in a general perspective, you will be able to see that you can use this technique for other, even if the prices change at one point. But trust me, once you get to like level 30, this is where things is gonna go into the end game slowly, because you will be having all of the skills and stuff like that. At one point, you will be looking forward to getting like another subclass and stuff. Then you kind of already know what the prices are because you've been making some terrible trades, and trust me, I have made some terrible trades too. Okay, so let's first of all show you how you can start in general. First of all, you need a trading license. As far as I believe, you get a trading license for 800 gold, which means you have to click on this here, on this left button, and then on the right side here you will be able to buy a trading license. I think it was 800 gold, I'm not entirely sure. The way you do it is you run simple dungeons, the ones that you can run. You go to the merchant, you go to sell items, and you sell all of the items that you have until you have 800 gold. Once you have that, you can buy yourself the trading license and you can start opening up a stand. You can see that there's different stands. Some are a little bit further, put out there, and some of the stands look like this. This is probably what you're going to be started out with. By the way, I just woke up, so you still have to deal with me yawning, okay? And once you have sold some more items, like this guy, for example, 195, I think it's about money earned and not about the items sold, as far as I believe, because I'm pretty close to having sold the same items as this guy here, and then he's kind of like building up and it's becoming a little bit better. So, yeah, let's go and start. I'm gonna open up my own here right now. So, there's also a feature where you can actually save your shop, which is really cool. So basically the way it works is you're just gonna bring in all of the things. You can only bring in 9 at a time, right? You put in the price, and then you're gonna press on start, and then you can press save shop, and that's gonna literally save your shop. So that's pretty great as well. If you're starting to trade, try to find a trade where it's not a full-on trade server, which means everything is plastered with trades. This server is okay. I usually always find a good space. I never put my store next to someone. I always try to be on an open place like this, like not like these guys. This is like right next to each other. I usually don't like doing that. I usually like put it somewhere where it could be psychological profitable for you, where somebody, like, have you seen this guy's literally coming over? This is a good route because people always run like this way, and then sometimes they might actually find something. In this case, the guy didn't find anything. So here's also another tip that I do. Usually I don't sell any greens or blue items. Of course, if you're in the beginnings, you have to sell those, okay? But later on in the game, you can see the stuff that I have. I have a lot of purples, so these ones are not worth the time for me anymore to sell because there's not many new players currently right now. But make always sure to identify all of your items, okay? This is the #1 thing. Even if you want to sell whites, greens, and blues, if you want to sell those, identify them first, then go to the merchant, then sell them. So I'm gonna do that right now because I have a few whites and blues and greens. We're gonna go into sell item, and this is like a little bit of money that you can get on the side, which is really nice. So let's sell that. That's about, okay, that's nice. That's about 300 gold, which I got onto my bank account here. But let's talk about the real stuff. Let's talk about the goodies. Let's talk about trading up, for example. So I can only give you a little bit of a rough, rough version of what you could look for and what you could sell and buy. We're gonna go in here because I don't know if you've seen it or not, but there's a search button in the top left here. You're gonna press onto it. Sometimes it is buggy, okay? I have to write my girlfriend real quick. Sometimes it is buggy. But here you can type in the title. If you look for something specific, for example, the duelist items, you can type in duelist in here. If you type the type in there, you can, well, we'll do this in a second. Let's start off with the legendary. So we're gonna do legendary here, and we're gonna start looking for it. Sometimes it will actually tell you that it's not working. Then you have to wait and press it again, wait and press it again until it works, okay? So it is a little bit buggy. So there's a dark staff for 5,000 in here. it could be worth thinking about buying it, especially if if you're interested in buying and selling. The params are pretty bad, so 5,000 is justified. Anything that is at around 100 damage, I don't know. I probably wouldn't buy this one, but it would be something. This is not like a bad price. So if you like go out there and you want to buy yourself something that is worth doing about 100 damage, 5,000 is okay. Let's take a look at this mage chest. So this one, for example, this one is definitely something that you could trade up. It's in a range of a good level. It's about 5,000, but the physical defense and the magical defense is pretty high up there. And mages are classes that are worth buying. Because first of all, people enjoy the mage. He sold his entire set here, as you can see here. So this one's 15,000. The params are not so good. So this one is the only one out of all of them, out of all three of them. They're all roughly 5,000. I think this one is the one that's worth the most because it does have attack speed. You could buy this, you could sell this probably for 6,000 to 7,000, depending. You might sit on it for a little bit longer. And here's another tip: only buy things that you could potentially also just use yourself. Since I have a really nice staff, I'm gonna show you the staff that I have right now. Since I have a really nice spiked staff, oh, you can't see it because of my camera. Wait a second, let me move this here for a second. Let's just put it here. So I have a nice spiked staff. It's between 91 and 103. It has lifesteal 4% on it, armor penetration of 8%. So that would be something I would definitely consider. I know that I can resell this for 5,000 in the future, so I could potentially buy this one. I'm not gonna do it right now because I am actually saving for duelists. I wanted to show you how much I actually traded for. So I'm also going to show you what you can put in for what prices. So right now I have about 18,000. If you take a look at my items sold, this one is about at 211 pieces that I've sold. This guy actually sold less than me, I think. He sold 195, but he made more money than I did. So he made about 300,000. So if you want to build up your store, make it look a little bit more interesting, you have to earn more money to get to that place. But yeah, let's go and check it out. So what do I have in here, you know? You can see that I sell most items for 700. Okay, this one is definitely the wrong price. This is a druid. That's way too much. Wait a second. Why is that on so much money? This one is druid. It's a specific item. You can see it also has an 81 in physical. That one has to go for like 2,000. I don't know why I put it in for that much. Let's go and put this in here again. I still sometimes have no idea what I'm doing here, okay? So I'm still learning on the fly, but I've made some money, made some good trades, made some bad trades. Where's the thing that, this is a little bit, okay, no, this is weird. There's like this undefined sword in there. I'm gonna take all of it out. There's like this undefined sword in there, which I am trying to figure out. Oh, it was this one. Okay, it's the Berserker swords. Okay, so with the items, I usually sell them for the lowest, for the highest price, for the lowest price, so it gets sold bigger. There's a few things that make more sense, and the ones that actually sell more, which is in this case things with good params. So I know that people like bows, so I'm gonna put in the bow for 700. You could potentially, if it has nice params, if it has like these white ones, the crazy params. You could sell it for about 1,000. I sell them for about 700. I always try to do fair prices. This one, actually, the druid chest is having good physical defense, good magical defense, and it has some nice params, so I'm gonna put it in for like 2,000. The druids are a specific piece of equipment that is kind of really difficult to get, so I'm gonna put it in there. Things that sell very well, this one for example has lifesteal on it, so I'm gonna put this in at 1,500. Probably people would sell it for 3,000. I'm gonna do cheaper prices because I just want to get rid of it, because I get so many epics you can't even you know, understand. There's some ones that are like pretty bad, like this one. I know this has like an MP buff in it, but I'm just gonna do 700. Honestly, I'm gonna use the items that actually sell for quite well. The pirate helmet, you know, they sell very well. Anything that is being used a lot, you know, you see the air staff, I'm gonna use that because it's magicians, they sell a lot. You can use this wand that you can sell for 700 because I can farm these items pretty easily. For you, if you can't farm these items pretty easily, you can try to push it for like 200-300 more gold, but if you've been sitting on it longer than a day, I would lower the price. That is usually the way I do it, but yeah. So there's another wand. I'm gonna put this in as 700 because in the matter, it doesn't really matter. Like if you later on try to sell legendaries, because that's gonna be the next part that I'm gonna get into, selling legendaries. You have to look a bit deeper into the price on what cost what and everything. But right now for this for the epics, they sell. Trust me, epics sell. They're really, really good. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put in this as a store now. So let's remove. Let's start. Let's see how many do we have. Yeah, we got max of these. So I would literally just wait on those. Put on an auto clicker on the chat, somewhere along those lines. You can do that with the phone. You can do that with the computer. It doesn't really matter. Put 5 seconds on and let it hit the chat like this, and then you can just like wait on it. I usually play chess or work on a video or something like that. I use every free time that I have to literally chill and let it sell. You can see it works quite well. People go into the store. Sometimes you can check out, because this is another tip that you have to look out for. So look on the server list on the right side, who's gonna be your customer, right? So the stuff that I'm selling is for level let's say 28. There's a level cap of 10, which means level 19, level 18 can actually wear it. So do I have enough level 18s on the server? So there's like 19, 20, a lot of 20s, a lot of 30s. So yes, they can. Really nice. So that's a good server. And I'm just gonna chill here until I either want to run a dungeon or do something else. I don't main focus on selling. I put selling like on the side. I still put grinding on number 1. I keep grinding and I keep getting these things. I mean, you can see, otherwise I wouldn't have so many items here that I can sell. And all over, again, I made about 200,000, which is pretty decent. It's not the best. I'm not the pro at selling. This is for beginners out there that wants to just make a little bit of money. And if you have, if you're a beginner, if you're below level 10 and you still are able to buy this trading standpoint, just throw in the greens, throw in the blues. I've seen people sell those. I have sold those. But right now, since the game has moved to a different group, they had to re-release the game. The issue with that is that right now only pro players, at least mostly pro players, are in the game, so they usually don't buy blues and greens and whites, and sometimes not even epics. But you've just seen this guy buying an epic, so from this store, so that's really nice. Oh, there's one, 90,000. Damn. Oh, that is so magical damage, 10%. I can't believe it. Oh no, that is bad. That is bad. Okay, so just to finish the video off here, I'm gonna go in here, the talents, and I'm gonna spend some gemmaroonies, and in fact I'm gonna use 2. Magical damage, I don't need. Base magical damage, I don't need either. I need to keep 50 for the subclass. So, but yeah, magical damage, I guess. Sure. And there we go. This is my trading beginner's guide to earn some gold. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little bit out of it. Again, if you go in here, you go into the search button, and you try to find things that are pretty cheap with good params. And right now I have the bug, you know, I'm using the search legendary. By the way, the type is if you type in wand, sword, all that good sort of good stuff. Same goes into the title here if you're looking for the duelist items, for example. So I'm gonna put in duelist. That's something I'm currently looking for. Let's see if we can find something. So that's 24,000. That's actually pretty good. I would have bought this one probably. Let's see what else we got. I'm kind of like waiting for a little bit more, some things that are go a little bit cheaper, because duelist is like the next end game items that I should be kind of thriving for, everybody. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I like to help out everybody as I can with my tips and tricks on this channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.